Maybe you want to give your sweetheart something sweet or something unique. We'll have unique gift ideas that say, I love you from Wisconsin.
But first, we know all you Packers fans are on the edge of your seat this morning. We're just 2 days away, of course, from Super Bowl
You got
Sunday.
it. And to add to the fanfare, here's a little Packer pride.
Writing original Packers songs for years, he is here now with his latest hit. It's called Aaron Rodgers Rock and Roll. Take it away, Eddie J.
Woohoo!
Aaron Rodgers rock and roll, rock on through that Super Bowl. Ramble, scramble, toss them T's, drive their defense to its knees. My Green Bay Pack's heart and soul, Aaron Rodgers rock and roll. Who's that QB with that 1-2 punch? Eats DBs with cheese for lunch. Red zone time, them guys be flying. Big butt men be doing some crying. TD for my GB's QB. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers rock and roll. Aaron Rodgers rock and roll. Rock on through that Super Bowl. Ramble, scramble, toss them T's, drive their defense to its knees. My Green Bay Pack's heart and soul, Aaron Rodgers rock and roll. Who's that QB with that Midas touch? A-Rod here, cool in the clutch. Live this world of green and gold. All you football freaks, behold. Be a Pack fan or eat crow with cheddar. Face the facts, our QB's better. Aaron Rodgers rock and roll. Rock on through that Super Bowl. Ramble, scramble, toss them T's, drive their defense to its knees. My Green Bay Pack's heart and soul, Aaron Rodgers rock and roll. My Green Bay Pack's heart and soul, Aaron Rodgers rock and roll. My Green Bay Pack's heart and soul. Go, Pack, go!
Oh, yeah. Eddie J, thank you so much.
That was so fun.
Oh, thank you.
You have what, like 21 Packers songs? Is that correct?
21 original Packer songs I've written through the years, yes,
Did they
That's
just
amazing.
come to you? You're just inspired because you're a big football fan?
Yeah, well, years ago I wrote this song, I Love My Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, and you're going to do that in just a little bit,
You
right?
do that, yeah, and it led to me being the entertainer for Packer Fan Tours, the official tour company of the Green Bay Packers.
You did that for what, 5 years?
Yeah, for about 5 years, from 1995 to 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at a lot of Packer games all over the country with Packer Fan Tours, and during that time I wrote a lot of different songs.
That's neat.
And then over the years, even after my Packer Fan Tours days, I still started to write some songs. When they come to me, I write them down.
And when did they come to you? Is it during the football game or at night, in the middle of the
While
night?
snacking on some cheese?
Yeah. No, you know what happens, like with Aaron Rodgers Rock and Roll, it was last summer. I wasn't even thinking about writing a song, and all of a sudden, you know, whenever those creative vibes come into you, it came to me, Aaron Rodgers Rock and Roll, so I set it down on, and I recorded it, and put it out on YouTube, and
Yeah, what do you think of YouTube? Because, you know, in a minute we're going to talk to some of the creators and performers of the Feeling So Fly Like a Cheesehead. I mean, they've gotten something like 1 million hits.
Oh,
or
yeah.
close to it. What do you think of YouTube?
I mean, I think it's great. It's a way for independent musicians to get their work out there, get it be seen by the public, even a worldwide audience.
Yeah.
Of all the songs you've written, which one's your favorite?
Well, I've written a lot of Packer songs, a lot of songs that aren't Packer songs. I think I Love My Green Bay Packers. You know, I wrote it in 1993, and for a couple of years it kind of languished out there, and when the Packers went to the Super Bowl back in 1997-98, the song just exploded all over the country, and that one really did a lot. You know, one song could really make things happen for you.
I'm interested, you know, the fact that you led these tours for 5 years, what do you think, well, like, what was one of your favorite memories of leading a tour of Packer fans? Because I can imagine that you have so many great stories to share.
Yeah, well, it was on Clearwater Beach the first time I was hired by Packer Fan Tours, and we went to see the game in Tampa Bay, Packers against Tampa Bay.
Okay.
And we're staying in Clearwater, and we had a big Packer party, and there were about 2,000 people on the beach there at Clearwater Beach. And I get up and I sing, I love My Green Bay Packers, and the crowd erupted so much that it was almost like you're floating on air. And if I would have said to everybody, jump in the ocean, probably everybody would have done so at that time.
Whatever you said they were going to do.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, Packers fans are a special breed, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the Packer fans, they travel with the team, I mean, all over the country. and especially now when the team is really doing good, and especially to those warm weather cities when it's a little bit colder in November and December in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
People like to go to the Packer parties when the Packers are playing in some warm weather city.
Mm-hmm. You have 3 CDs that have Packer songs on them, correct?
Well, actually, I've got 3. I've got Eddie J's Greatest Packer Hits Volume 1, Volume 2, and I've got Packer Party USA, and I came out with something called the McCarthy Merengue.
Right.
And also I've got the Aaron Rodgers Rock and Roll. So
you're going to have to do another one now if they win the Super Bowl. And the way that people can find those CDs we're going to talk about right now, and that is if people want to hear more of your original songs, they can visit your website, and that's eddiej.com. A fun opportunity for people to get a hold of those.
Mm-hmm. And after the break, the creators of the YouTube video right here, Feeling So Fly Like a Cheesehead, is going to be on, so you don't want to miss them.
Looking forward to that. But first, Eddie J has another song to take us to break. We were just talking about it. It's called I Love My Green Bay Packers. Take it away, Eddie.
Hit it.
Tell all the people across the USA, I love my Green Bay Packers, who won the first Super Bowls ever played. I love my Green Bay Packers. Pity Chicago, Detroit, and Tampa Bay. They all come up as lackers. We take our opposition and crunch 'em like they're crackers. That's why I love my Green Bay Packers. Tell that Rush Limbaugh, tell Hillary and Bill, I love my Green Bay Packers. Tell Willard Scott, tell Oprah and Phil, I love my Green Bay Packers. I'll bet even Ditka's a secret Packer fan. He knows the best shellackers. So if you're green with envy, wear gold, they're perfect matchers. That's why I love my Green Bay Packers. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Everybody, I love my Green Bay Packers. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I love my Green Bay Packers. Don't take this wrong, but compared to old Green Bay, you're just a bunch of hackers. So if you're green with envy, wear gold, they're perfect matchers. That's why I love my Green Bay Packers. Yes, we take our opposition and crunch 'em like they're crackers. That's why I love my Green Bay Packers. We got the best team. Go Pack!
Steep and Brew, the official coffee of the Morning Blend. Fresh or coffee?